don't need to ask for change necessarily, and we don't need to look to entertainers or celebrities. If we just connect everybody and connect all our resources together, we can actually make change in our community. So that's why I called it that.
I love it. You know, Natasha, I'm so glad that we have you on because
he testified that excited delirium can be a side effect of drug use and can give users superhuman strength. Natasha, excited delirium came up a lot in Derek Chauvin's murder trial.
It definitely has racial implications in it. This whole superhuman thing, making it dehumanizing to him. And it's definitely not going to resonate, especially in 2022.
I agree.
He didn't cite any case law, but Natasha, pretty good argument.
Sure, yeah. I mean, but I just think that what he's saying is punitive. Like, we're going to get to that in the trial. We're going to get to restitution. We're going to get to whether or not he was guilty of doing all these things and if he needs to pay people back. But this is just bond. This is simply, can he come back to court?
When it comes to being an officer of the state, you're representing the state. You're an agent of the state. So that means that any action or activity that you do is on behalf of the state. You cannot kill United States citizens on behalf of the state without a trial, without due process. And he didn't get that.
Black people, we don't like to be oppressed, and so we try to figure out ways that we're empowered. One of the witnesses that she was talking about noticed that his face was covered. That's not good.
In today's terms, he would be considered an African American because he was born and raised in America. At that time, he was an enslaved African American. 20 years to get a felony expunged and 10 years to get a misdemeanor expunged. Okay. And with this new law, it only takes 7 years to get a felony expunged, and it takes 3 years to get a misdemeanor expunged.
Say it's circumstantial, but it's a level of hearsay by saying, hey, we heard him say some things inside. Now, when it comes to the judge, I just don't think that even if we didn't have him allegedly don't have that voice and can't speak up for issues.
Ms. Scruggs, what does your client need today?
Your Honor, officer, can you please bring my client back up?
I was grappling with this earlier today because, you know, a lot of people would feel like this type of charge is